I think we are recording. Hey fam, it has been a minute, but it is Mrs. Day all day coming to you guys live. Hey fam, I am blessed and truly feeling highly favored to be before you today. And as you can see in the background, you see this get well over here? I'm telling you, it was for real because I had a whole medical situation. I'm going to do a whole nother story time on that, but I'm giving glory to God that I am standing here right now today. And one of the very near and dear to my heart situations is talking and teaching and sharing what I have been blessed with in my life on my vegan journey, on initially my just eating better, just trying to do some healthier situations. But it ultimately led me down a vegan road, but which was smoothies. And my teacher, my queen teacher, let me show you guys and introduce you to her. And for those of you who do not know, and for those of you who do, Sister Queen JJ Smith. And you can see how she's all tabbed up here, right? She is my, wow. She's my sister friend who initially turned me on to smoothies, the green smoothies with being fresh, keeping things real, and helping yourself. Okay, initially, this was her first book, the 10-Day Green Smoothie Cleanse. This is the one that really kind of got her on the map. And if you want to look at losing some weight and just getting off of processed garbage food, which I used to do, and just, you know, driving through the McDonald's and the sausage McMuffins and whatnot. But anyway, this is what you want to start with, which would have been the 10-Day Green Smoothie Cleanse. But then sis came out. She loved us so much. And sis is like 50 also. You know, your sister friend is 57. But sis is 50, and she was just bringing healthy and sexy back and saying, take care of yourself. Okay, so not only if you're going to look at the green smoothies and just if you do little steps at a time, that would be my advice to you. Don't feel like you got to go all in at once, but just to do this small step, go ahead and invest in the green smoothies for life. That's the 30 days to quick and lasting weight loss, right? So within here, she's added recipes for meals, also for the smoothies and special treats. So this would be the investment and the way to go, because I'm telling you, with illustrations, and the smoothies are combined in with the warm meals. And for those, like I say, that are not yet on the totally vegan track, that you may be vegetarian, you may just trying to get off of some situations that are dirty, one step at a time. That's all I say. One day at a time, sweet Jesus. I thank you for that. I thank God for another day. So this would be the way that I would go. So my purpose today was to give Queen JJ her props, because she again inspired me and helped me. And for sure, I would be remiss if I did not give her that. Thank you for that. And so my purpose today is to share with you guys and fam on how to do a proper smoothie without being discouraged or dismayed. Because I think where I found out, no thinking about it, I know to be sure. Oh, okay, let's take a break right here, a pause. We're going to take a pause for the cause for Sister Queen Pat McGrath. Because as you can see, the golden glistening lips that are here, this is out of Queen Pat McGrath Labs collection. And the name of this beautiful color that I'm wearing is called Cyber Orchid. Cyber Orchid. And she is just glamorous, okay? And it's out of the Blitzful Glams translucent collection. And she is beautiful, and she was just rocking with my outfit, so we just had to pause for the cause, and we will talk about that later in the outfit of my Savage X later that we are rocking. But that's why she was there on the board. So just that little pause. Okay, so back to the business at hand. So this is the critical and the crucial part of making of the smoothies, and I think this is what gets lost. So as you can see, what I'm going to use today And what Sister JJ had also put in our spirit, this is some kale. So our base to this particular smoothie today is going to be kale based, and it's kind of good right now because she's getting a little soft, so we want to go ahead and use her up. So I get that kale off in there, right? But this is what JJ taught me also, is that sometimes even if you're dealing with fresh fruit, it's a wonderful thing. But don't get under the pressure of having to have fresh fruit, because it could go bad quickly if you're not using it, or if you don't have a big family-based type of situation. Don't worry about it. Go get the frozen fruit. So she, in her book and in her 10-day smoothie cleanse, she also mentions going and getting the frozen fruits, because this can hold in your freezer much longer and you're using it as needed. And right here today on hand, we have pineapple chunks, which we're going to be utilizing inside of here. We have organic strawberries. And please let me emphasize this with my whole heart. And for the last 30 years, I had been over in the Salinas Valley and the Monterey California area in the Salinas Valley for the last 10. If you are not getting organic strawberries, don't even mess with them. There are so many pesticides that go on regular strawberries that I heard it described as if you were putting a pesticide hose in your mouth. So if you're not dealing with organic strawberries, don't fool with them at all. But again, the frozen are just great because you don't have to worry about it. This was something that we had come across also, was this particular company, no affiliation as of yet, DB's Organics, and they're super fruit freezes, right? They're freezer pops, 100% fruit juice with no artificial colors or preservatives. And the flavors that are within here are strawberry lemon, mango, orange, and blueberry pomegranate. And so we will be using one of each today for our smoothie. Just adding a little extra flavor in there, right? But let's go, we're going to time out right here. This is where we're going to park the car. This is where all of the critical situation is about to happen. Remember guys, I just put a little bit, the base of the kale in here right now. What you want to do with the smoothie, which is the critical base, is even if this was greenery, because previously we used to buy, what was it, baby? The spring mix. The spring mix that you see in the Costco that comes in the crated situation. We were buying that for our salads and whatnot. Like the kale, but we found out that the kale has more of the antioxidants. Kale's better for you. To go with the kale, and it was firmer and not getting as soft as quickly, right? So we kind of did the shifting of the to the kale. But look at what happened also with our salad mix. I love a super salad. That was one of my favorite things. I feel like I'm kind of digressing, but I got to introduce you guys and tell you how we shifted. The sweet kale in this chop mix, this is what our salad also went to. And the kit of this and the mix, it comes with seeds in there, some cranberries, and it holds up and is much firmer. But back to the point at hand, which is what Queen JJ had taught me, was where people are going wrong is if you do and take all of your ingredients for your smoothie and throw it in one time and mix this all together and start to have a chug-a-lug, you're going to have a chunky mess on your hands. And that's what we're not going to do. So I'm going to save you from that. And once you get this process in your spirit, you will not have any more problems. So here's what we're going to do first. Step one, we already discussed about our ingredients. We're not fooling with any strawberries that are not organic. And if you can get anything, like I said, if it comes in organic, these are organic pineapple chunks, babe. This was the kind of first time I was seeing the organics on the pineapple chunks. But go for it and get it. So we're going to deal with some turmeric. Also turmeric, good for the blood leveling of the blood sugar. I'm a recovered diabetic, guys. I used to have a hemoglobin A1C that was, what was it, 10.6. Right now I'm at a 7.2. My goal before my next check-in, before in the spring, is going to be below 7, absolutely. So we're going to add some ginger, some organic ginger, the turmeric, and we talked about the pomegranate freezers and the mango, and again, organic strawberries. So here is the key to the entire process. We have the kale or whatever your greens are. If they are the mixed greens, at that moment you're going to take that and you're going to combine that with some water at that moment, right? let's go about right there with it. We're gonna say it could be 4 to 6 to 8 ounces, huh? But the point of the whole matter is that it needs to be mixed separate, right? Okay. See what's happening there? Okay, so this particular step right here is what is key to having a smoothie or a chunky, okay? And we're not trying to do chunkies. Smoothies are what we're after. And I thank my sissy for that. Okay, so at that point, we've already, I almost said saute, babe. I'm thinking you're talking about sauteing. So remember we talked about our super fruit freezies? So we're doing the pomegranate, the strawberry, and the mango. And for the sake of time, should I do them all together? You're gonna know, I better not. We're putting them all in. We're adding those. But the good news is that we want to utilize, if you do have the fresh fruit on hand, remember, like JJ said, don't be ashamed about you using frozen fruit, but we have some grapes, and can you see these grapes? They were kind of getting to that little fruited, fermented place, so absolutely, they're going in the smoothie this morning, right? We're gonna go ahead and use them, and I don't know if you guys were hip to these. What are these called, baby? The gumdrops? This grape is my friend.
Moondrop.
A moondrop. Moondrop are the best side. Okay.
Moondrop, and then you got the cotton candy.
Oh my
and
God.
Gumdrops.
Oh my God. Okay, check out if your freezer. Okay, again, the ones that we're losing are the grapes. That if we don't eat these on the snack, look how they come. Isn't that beautiful? If we don't eat these up during the course of this week, they'll end up in a smoothie. But these green ones were what, babe? Those were the ones that were getting small.
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy, that's what they were called. So we're adding the cotton candy grapes, okay? And remember, we're not trying to live by the fresh frozen strawberries, but here look at the organic strawberries are what we're rocking with this morning. We're gonna just take a scoop of them and they're going in, right? In with you. There we go, I'm loving it. And then also organic pineapple chunks. This is my first introduction to the organic pineapple chunks. Thank you, dear, for that. It sounds fabulous. And again, don't have to feel any pressure. But also, one of the particular times, what's our Smiths out here in the desert? We went to the Smiths and I saw the pineapple. My husband grabbed one for me. And on Amazon, I ordered a pineapple core. Is that what I'm calling it correctly? A core. So we cored the inside that pineapple out, and that was fabulous as well. But if you don't feel like doing all that, Queen JJ said, go with the frozen chunks. Okay, so we're gonna put a couple of those. What were you trying to give me, baby? The turmeric? Okay, we're gonna put the pineapple.
I wonder if we should blend it a little bit.
We're just blend it a little bit now. We're gonna get a, no, that's pretty much our, those were for sure. We already got some in there. So right now I'm sprinkling some of, the husband has given me some of the Simple Truth organic ginger. Some ground ginger. We're gonna give her a couple of shakes into the mix, right? And I think those green, for me, I think the sugar is gonna come in with those green ripened grapes, and we're going with the ground turmeric. We're gonna add a couple of shakes of that. And like we mentioned, the turmeric helps with your keeping your blood sugars leveled and in a good place as well. So for that, we're gonna just kind of add her down in there. See, I have a big spoon, just kind of lifting her in there. But the point was, since you already have other veggies and fruits that you would like to add to your mix, you don't want to have it in there already competing and fighting with the greens. Oh, last but not least, we like the flaxseed in ours. I ended up doing a teaspoon of flaxseed. I like to add to my smoothies just because it's good for me. Okay, there we go. We'll add our flaxseed in there as well. So we're gonna just put her down in there, and then we're gonna give it another. Oh, we talked about this as well. It depends on if you're really going for your smoothie portion. You can do a little bit more of the ice to get it a little thicker in that moment, okay? That is also an option. Whether or not you're going for the smoothie point. How am I doing on time, honey? I don't want to go too long for it. Like,
15 minutes.
All right, we're gonna get this mixed up in here. Physically help her along, and then I'm gonna see how's it tasting. If I need, for me, I love the fruit to make it sweet. Wow.
Let me taste it.
Okay, I'm gonna give you.
I want a spoon.
I'm gonna give you fresh.
What's the spoon?
Or do we want any more ice in there? Go in a little more. I feel like, is that something?
I like it.
Yes.
I like it the way it is.
At that point,
I gotta strain it. I think I gotta strain it.
it's something. Is it from the pineapple I'm feeling in there? Guys,
Strain.
we're loving the flavor, but we feeling like we got the, or is it from the kale?
I like it.
I do too. I'm loving it. Okay, so the verdict is in 1 second. We're gonna rate this. Yes. No. Okay. Hold on. Cause I didn't think I had that top. I didn't have that tight.
Okay, now take it on the other side. Now your other side went down.
Huh?
Your other side went down.
What other side?
The side you pulled up initially.
This side?
There you go. I'm gonna help you out.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have the husband take her off of that.
Hi.
Hey, there we go. There we go. Okay. Thank you, babe. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, King. King Day.
You're welcome.
And so, as you can see, I have gathered my Princess House crystal because I believe in drinking out of my good crystal. Because what are you saving it for? It is for you on a daily. So we're going to pour these up, and then we're going to give it a rating. There's one for Mr. Day, for King Day, and here's one for Queen Day, for my vegan Nubian queen, and my bow tie vegan king. We're gonna see how we really feeling about it, huh? Okay, so. Okay. Okay. I'm liking it.
I like it. It needs to be strained.
And this is what I'm feeling the difference is, and why we would say that. Husband says he his opinion is that he's liking it, but he's feeling a little straining on some of it in together. But I think what's happening is that we have the kale going on, and we have the fiber of the pineapple is in there together. But I wouldn't, because I wouldn't strain it out, because it's both of them together. It's like, wow. But different, like new, and it's the first time that we've done the kale with the pineapple, with the kale being the base. So on a scale of a 1 to 10, I would give it a 9.5. So you see, she right up there almost on par for me. The husband said husband's giving her a 9.
I like it. It's
so
really
for
good.
sure. But the moral of this story, and based on the key to a good smoothie, is that you must blend your greens with the water first. Whether it's spring mix, if it's kale, if it's spinach, whatever it is, it must be blended first with the water, and then add if it's fresh fruit, if it's vegetables, whatever that is at that point. But too many of the chunks and of the, oh, look at there, a moon drop. Too many of them at once, it will not be a smoothie. It will then become a chunky. So I hope this has helped. Thank you guys. I ate that right in that moment. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be great. I will put the link below the recipes of this one, and then my upcoming Vegan Nubian Queen cookbook will be having them all listed. But thank you, fam, for dropping in, and please do come again. Ciao.